informative stuff with our athletes, making sure that they understand why they're doing something, not just tell them to go do something. I was asked about what makes our training programs a little differently than everybody else's. And again, when I go back and think about training, we got to think about what the athlete is doing and where they're coming from. So again, dealing with a lot of high school athletes, we know what they're doing at school. We know what their workouts entail. Time frame, we also know the time frame that they have. So obviously last year we were with Valley Christian, so we know the football. We've done with the basketball. They're time restricted, so what we do here with all our athletes is we break it down unilateral. We break it down to teach them mechanics. A lot of corrective exercises are the things that they don't have time to do. So we take each person, we take their case differently, whether they have a knee pain, they have shoulder pain. A lot of stuff that we work with is postural. We do a lot of postural stuff here due to just the generation and also the overtraining of bench presses. Everything's anterior side. So we want to make sure that we look at the way that the whole body is designed. Testing that we do to determine the progress of our training program. So everything's validated with scientific data or backed by scientific data. We have our Ruchi system that gives us our power of everything. So we know if our athletes are increasing in power, not just getting stronger. I think too many trainers look at just the strength aspect of it all. So when they do go through and increase the strength, we want to make sure that we educate them and we inform them. We are very, very informative trainers that tell them the why of doing this, not just what to do. I think a lot of trainers know what to do, they just don't know why they're doing it. So the program selection becomes good. We've got quadrants that we train in. We also have in-season, postseason. We have seasons that we train in. So again, we take everything into consideration. We're not just, again, a one-size-fits-all training where they come in, we're gonna do squats, deadlifts, and cleans. We don't do that. Our primary bread and butter of our program is teaching them the root system, which starts with the feet and it comes out the hands, which is the kinetic chain. So we teach them to learn to absorb everything, produce forces down through the ground. That way, again, if we talk about action-reaction, the force down obviously is going to be given back by the body. So, again, a lot of informative stuff with our athletes, making sure that they understand why they're doing something, not just tell them to go do something. And then we monitor them basically weekly, we monitor them monthly to make sure that A, that we're doing our job, and B, that they're doing their job. Too many times the trainers put the blame on the clients and they say, hey man, well, you didn't do the job, you didn't do the work. Well, it's kind of funny because I see a lot of these trainers not doing the work. So we have these testing systems, yes, to keep the athletes healthy, keep the athletes on point, keep the athletes growing and progressing, but at the same time, it keeps us employees good. So how do we do our training, or what is our training different? We're constantly evolving. You know, we stay up to date with the latest and greatest. We've got everything from the MBAs. We know what they're doing in the NBA. We know what they're doing in the NFL. And so we break that back down. So we want to make sure that they're prepared when they get ready to go to college. So college prep program, that's probably one of our biggest things that we have. All of our athletes, when they get ready to go to college, that it's a plug and insert. There's no need to prepare them for that because we've already done that.